special dream. Visualize just what we mean. Innovation shaping our fate. Together we celebrate. From data to display, community lights the way. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvels standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive.
Hello everyone, my name is Ankit Yadav and I'm done with the task 1, that was to set up Liquid Galaxy on our systems for the GSoC 2026. So let's take a look on my screen, and if I give you a back view, so yeah, here's our synchronized 3 screens, and the emulator which we are using is data space visualization of LG, which was developed under GSoC 2025. So as I clicked on the buses, so we can see that the buses appear on our map on Earth, and if I click on specific bus in the emulator also here, so we come to know about that particular bus number, and all the details will be shown. Yeah, if I go to the sensors, when I click on the sensors, so we can see that our Earth starts to move and takes us to the location of sensors, and where it will give the temperature that particular sensor recording at the time. If I click on the sensor 2, so yeah, Earth starts to move and points to the specific sensor 2, and yeah, it's all.
Hello everyone, I am Samatna Bharadwaj and this is my virtual Liquid Galaxy rig demonstration. So we have 3 virtual machines, each running Ubuntu version 16.04 of them, and are connected over a NAT network. So LG1 is the master machine, LG2 and 3 are the slaves. So we on zooming LG1, Google Earth on LG1, we expect that to move over to LG2 and 3. So yeah, now it moves over to LG2 and 3. Now on moving LG1 to the right, LG2 and 3 also follow as expected, and even the leftwards it works. So Google Earth installation works as expected. Now let us test controlling it from a Pixel emulator which is running on Android Studio, which has Data Spaces app installed on it. So let me connect the host on the IP address of LG1. So it got connected. We'll choose an option and choose bus number 514. So yes, it moves over to the place where we expected it to move. Let me start the start orbit. So yeah, it orbits around the place. Let me try one more option. So yes, it went to the option number 2 which I tested. Yeah, and then it orbits around the place as expected. Now let us test a few settings. So let me clean KM home first. Yeah, so it went away, and then clean logos. So and the other two to work as expected. Let me presentation. Hope my demonstration was correct. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Satak Mehershi. I'm a BTech sophomore in electrical engineering in National Institute of Technology, Agartala. Let's go and check out how liquid galaxy rigs look like. Alright, so this is how our liquid galaxy implementation looks like. As you can see, my all the three VMs are pretty well synced. Yeah, they're working well together. On the bottom left corner of the screen, you could see Pixel 7 emulator with data spaces visualization app installed. I've already ensured that my app is connected to my rig after entering my IP address and passwords. Alright, so let's try checking out the functionalities of the app real quick. Let's navigate to buses. The icons you see are of real buses on the map of the app, and they are also being reflected on our implementation here. And these are all real buses. Let's try clicking line 514, bus 514, not line, and see what happens. We can navigate it to bus 514 of line 31, and all the details that are being shown on the app are also being reflected here. Its line, its direction, its location. We could either start its trail or start its orbit. Let's start its trail and see what happens. Now we are tracking the bus real time. Yep. We are tracking bus 514 real time. Alright, I just quickly stop its trail. Now let's go to Santander environmental sensors and see what happens. Alright, it flies us to Santander, to the vicinity where environmental sensors are present. Yeah. So these are all the different types of sensor available in the vicinity. And we could see the type of sensor also changes the logo on the vicinity. Let's try clicking on some sensor and see what happens. We fly to that sensor, and that sensor gets highlighted on the map and application as well. And here we can see it's a weather sensor, it's live reading, and all the details that are available here are also scrollable and readable here as well. See. So what we could actually do is we could start its orbit and see what happens. Starting orbit gives us a better view of the vicinity where this sensor is available, and I think so it's a pretty cool feature. Let's just quickly stop its orbit and try navigating to Lydia platforms. All right, now we are in Lydia platforms. Let's go to Bell platform. So this is the Bell platform. Now we can select year. Let it be 2024. It's a pretty cool year. Let's select a batch. Let it be batch 2. And now we are being provided with the information of 2024 and batch.
Hi there, this is Tanish Daharia and this is my submission video for the prerequisite task 1 for GSoC 2026. So here we go. And as you can see, I have created the Liquid Galaxy rig with 3 virtual machines. LG1 is the master, LG2 and 3 are the slaves, and all of them are connected together, and their control is this Android device, Google Pixel 6a, which is running on an Android emulator. And let's start with the Malaga buses. Let's select any of the buses. Let's select this one. Bus 585. If I click on start orbit, it will start to circle around the bus. Let's start the trail. It will show us the way. is okay. Let's see the sensors, the environmental sensors. Let's select any of the sensors. Let's select the sensor 2, which is this one. If I click on start orbit, it will start to circle around the sensor. Okay, let's see the pig farms. Let's see the Saruka farm. Year 2024, and let's see batch 5. If I click on start orbit, it will start to circle around the farm, and the batch information, the batch 5 information, we can see here as well. Okay, this was me. Thank you.
So, hi everyone, I'm Vinayak and I'm currently pursuing BTech in Information Science and Engineering from Bangalore, India. And today I'm here to present the completion of my task 1 for Liquid Galaxy. So, it's a complete setup of 3 virtual machines called Liquid Galaxy Rig, 1 master machine and other 2 are slave machine. And I'm using Ubuntu as my virtual operating system. And I'm using Google Pixel 6a as my emulator to interact with the rig. So before starting, I want to thank mentor Yash and mentor Andrew for their constant support and guidance for the completion of this task. So let's get to the screen and check out the setup. So this is the screen setup. On the left side we have Google Pixel 6a emulator on which I'll run data spaces visualization application, and on the right side we have 3 VMs Liquid Galaxy Rig setup. So first I will relaunch the rig. So this is working fine. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can see all the 3 virtual machines are working perfectly. Now on the left side we'll start our application, display space visualization. Now we'll try to connect our application with a VM virtual machine. So as of now it is disconnected, as you can see. I hope so. So yeah, it's connected now, as you can see here, connected. So now we'll try to interact with the rig from a user interface. Now I'll select the dataset. These are Malga buses. So when I tap it, start the orbit, the camera smoothly moves around the Liquid Galaxy rig and begin the orbiting to the selected bus location. So first we have to select the bus here, for example bus 574. So it will begin orbiting to the selected bus location. You can see here bus 574. And go to the environmental sensors. So we can see all the information about the sensor over here. We can click on the sensor and we can start orbiting around it, and we'll get information about the sensor on the right screen too if you want to. And the temperature is 15.9 degrees Celsius, and location and last updated weather sensor, everything is over here. Everything is working perfectly. So that completes my task 1 submission. The 3 virtual machine rig is fully functional and the data space app communicates with the system as expected. So thank you to the mentors for the guidance again, and looking forward to continuing my task 2.